Let's talk about Marvell Technology. They are in the AI space as they supply components and parts to the data centers to compute and drive AI computations, queries, etc., etc. Now, this is the monthly chart, and as you can see, back in about 14 months ago, price was a steal as price came into this monthly buyer's level at $36. And since then, it's pretty much been off to the races. Now, you can see this rejection wick on the monthly chart, and we're going to get into that a bit more. Scrolling down to the weekly chart, we have a little level of interest. You have some support resistance down at $58, and then another key level at $66. Now the question is, why didn't this daily sellers level at 77.50 work out? Before we analyze the daily chart, let's look at this article. Marvell Technology stock has 19% upside according to one Wall Street analyst. Investors are growing increasingly bullish on Marvell Technology's prospects. Stock has climbed almost 100% last year and 40% year to date. Even with that big price jump, Rosenblatt analyst Haynes Mosesman reiterated a buy rating on the stock earlier this week with a near-term target of $100. Demand for Marvell's semiconductor solutions tied to AI is taking off. As a result, analysts expect the company to return to growth in the near term, which is the main reason behind the stock's performance. Now, data center revenue made up 40% of Marvell's business last quarter and grew 21% in fiscal Q3 over the previous quarter. Management guided for data center revenue to grow in the mid-30% range in fiscal Q4, quarter over quarter, and that is causing analysts to raise their estimates. Marvell is expected to report a full-year decline in revenue for fiscal 2024 before returning to growth in fiscal 2025. Now, the stock has a high forward price-to-earnings ratio of 40, suggesting that investors are counting on the company to beat these estimates, which you may have to do to justify the premium valuation on the stock. The company may continue to report weak overall revenue growth in the near term, but as long as data center revenue is growing at high rates due to AI demand, the stock may continue to hit new highs in 2024. All right, so as we talked about, let's go down to the daily chart and kind of see where and why price breached that level. All right, so here was the zone. You have a drop in price, basic candle drop. You see price kind of entered the zone not once but twice, but more importantly the second time, or the first time, it penetrated the zone more than 50%, which meant that the only real unfilled orders remained was above $78, so within a $2 price range. And even so, when price came back, it filled any remaining unfilled orders and then dropped. So the zone was not fresh, number one. All right, number two, this formation is a bullish flag formation. All right, so that's bullish. Number three, I never like to see basing before price approaches a zone, because that basing is going to serve as a level where price is going to have a hard time, in this case, getting through. Nevertheless, Marvell Technology is riding the wave of NVIDIA, so as NVIDIA rises, so will Marvell. And that was another reason why price took out this zone. Question is, what happens next? Well, I would anticipate price retesting the breakout of this flag formation. Again, this zone, say 66 to 70, $2 is going to serve as support. So let's scroll up. As the article mentioned, this fiscal year is going to be weak, but the stock is cheap, and next year they're going to resume growth. So, you know, any pullback would be a buying opportunity to go long. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.